Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Drutube, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Druuill Nation. I've got a question. All of you have been wondering. It's been going through all of our minds. What's going on with the chosen ones? Is this real? I'm about to answer some of those questions for you. What's going on with the chosen ones? Why are we experiencing such high levels of spiritual warfare? It's because we're stepping into who we really are. We're rising up during this particular time. The ones who are choosing to be evil are really going to work. They're really going ham right now. There's a lot of, not to speak anything bad into existence, but there's a lot of negativity that we must distance ourselves from. There is a lot of things going on that you're noticing that only you will see. You're not going to be able to go to others about the type of behavior that others are displaying right now. People really are losing control in your presence, and they're not able to act normal. They're not able to act normally around you. They start to act extremely odd, awkward, and very different. They won't treat you like a normal person. They treat you like you're not of this world, like no other person they've ever met before. They definitely don't treat you the same way that they treat everybody else. And you're able to pick up on these things and see these things. You try to go to other people and have these discussions, whether they're gaslighting you or whether they're just unaware of it. You find yourself, unless you're in the presence of someone else that's just like you, another chosen one, you're not going to be able to have these types of conversations or these types of discussions without people calling you bat stuff crazy, or without someone being in awe of what you're saying, someone not being able to understand what you're trying to discuss. And it's getting deep. The more you level up in consciousness and the more your awareness begins to grow, you're going to see things that you've never thought you would see. You're going to see the people who are being watched by others. You're going to see who's watching you. Ask God to show you the amount of spirits out here that are monitoring you. So that way you can be aware, and that way you can protect yourself. Because there are people that are spying on you. And that's why I put the question, what's going on with the chosen ones? People are more worried about us than they are themselves. You'll find yourself just not doing anything different than anybody else. You'll be doing the same thing everybody else has to do. Take care of yourself, go to work, go to the store, buy some things, live your life. But you can't have, not that you can't, it's just that you don't have a normal experience as everyone else. Your experience is slightly different than others, if you haven't noticed. And I'm sure you have. Your experience is different. You try to just live a normal life and do things like everyone else. You see people do things and live their life accordingly, and you're just trying to do the same thing. Be normal and live your life accordingly. But with the type of energy that you have and your connection to God and to the Most High, to the universe, to angelic realms, you have a higher vibration than others. All right, you have angels with you. You know, you carry a certain amount of energy with you. You carry a light with you. You have an anointing, as some say. All right, you have the power and the presence of God in you, and the people around you, they feel this energy, and they're able to sense something is different than the average person around you. Most people are just walking around in human form, and some people are actually not humans walking around in human form. There's some entities out here. All right, so there's some dark spirits out here inhabiting the bodies of what appears to be a human, and they are all taking notice of you. And some of these entities are sent from like some of these entities are like spirits hopping into other people to like record you, to watch you, to throw you off your track, to try to cause like frustration and irritation and aggravation in your life, to try to make your experience a lot harder for you and different for you than other people. This is why when you try to like ask people like what's going on, what are they doing, what's wrong with you, they don't even know. Like you can tell, you can look at these people that they're just not normal. The things that they do are not normal. You know, like the things that we experience are, it's like supernatural. You are bringing something out of people that they have deep down within them, or it's basically, like I just said, like a spirit hopping into them to watch you, basically like record you. Like these spirits that hop into them, they're like phones, they're like cameras. They like when these spirits hop into these people, they like press play record. It's like they're recording your every move, because you could feel it's like it's something not normal. You could feel it's not natural. And it's more than just being targeted. You know, it's because you're targeted as well, but it's more than just the experience of a target individual. Target individuals, they experience stuff like on some movie spy stuff, you know, but like that's not cool either. You know, they experience like people spying on them, like targeted individual. It's like a German Russian spy kind of thing. It's like you're trying to live your life and somebody's like got their face behind a newspaper with like a hat on, sipping some coffee while you're just trying to get a donut. You know, but and I'm not saying, I'm not taking anything away from that, because it's deeper than that. But that's just hear me out real fast. But like it's deeper than that. You know, some people may try to like get into your car or like damage your property, or like some people, they have like they put cameras in people's homes and stuff like that. So I'm not discrediting from that. I'm not discrediting that at all. That's deep as well. But like the stuff that chosen ones experience, it's like targeted individuals, they experience spy stuff. Chosen ones who are targeted individuals experience sci-fi stuff. Like you experience like sci-fi stuff. It's like the type of stuff you experience is like out of this world. And when you go to try to talk to the people, it's like they won't even know. They won't even be able to tell you what they just did. They won't even be able to have the conversation with you. Some of them are gaslighting you on the targeted individual level, but on the monitoring spirit level, they're not going to be able to tell you what they just did, because it's not necessarily them. It's like a spirit that is using them. It's hopping from person to person to keep watch over you, to try to destroy your destiny, try to throw you off of your path. All right, try to distract you, try to destroy your peace. And it's using the people that are around you. And it's like the things you experience is like on a sci-fi level, because the people who behave, the people who are around you, they're just behaving in an unnatural way. And the reason why it's like unexplainable, and the reason why you can't talk to other people about it, is because it's supernatural. It's like some sci-fi stuff. It's like some stuff out of a movie. It's like science fiction, but it's real. It's very real. Um, it's very real. So like that's like it's just that we go through these things and we have to deal with them. And like you may find yourself being upset or stressed over these things, but don't worry about it too much. It's just what has to happen. Like you have to go through these things to elevate spiritually. You have to go through these things to fully step into your spiritual awareness of your divine being and who you are as a spiritually divine being. Like you're going to be destroying these type of entities and these types of evil spirits. So it's just a rite of passage that you have to go through, as far as like the stalking, spiritual stalking, um, them monitoring your spirit. Like no normal person will just stand there and just watch you and keep like eye on you. Like nobody will just, like when you're looking at them, they don't even look normal. They don't even look like a normal person. It like you can when you can actually look at them and you can see it's like something in them that's moving them, that's causing them to act that way. It's something in them that's causing them to act like that. I know your spirit irritates their demons and all these things, but like on a higher level, like on the monitoring spirit level, um like that there's something that's like operating in them, like that move, like the Men in Black, when that thing was operating, that dude who kept eating that sugar water. He's like, sugar water. Like it was like a big old like space roach that was like operating that dude. And like there are certain people who are walking around who actually are different entities, and then it's people that are like walking around who are actually like possessed by like some type of spirit. So you got like dark entities, and then you got dark spirits as well. So it's like we're like on a spiritual level, like only a person who can like see these things and who is like spiritually aware of these things is going to be able to tell. And as you grow in consciousness and as you grow in like spiritual awareness, you're going to be able to like see more things. Like God's going to show you more things. But what I'm here to tell you today is what's going on with us is we're being transformed. We're being changed. We're being elevated into a higher consciousness. We're growing. We're leveling up. All right. We're going to be the ones who are going to destroy these entities. All right. So like you're going to, like when they come up against you, you're going to be destroying them. You're going to be battling them. I know the battle is not ours, and I know that God's going to fight our battles for us, but it's the God in us that's going to fight these battles for us. We could pray and we can do all these things as well, but it's the like we have God in us, and that God in us is going to be like waging war against these dark entities. It's like on a spiritual level, like energetically, you're going to be like destroying them, because you're not going to be like, you're like, once you stop like stressing over them, and once you stop worrying about them, and once you like mentally get prepared, like you're going to be ready for war. You're going to be ready to fight, you know. And like how you prepare is just like getting your mind ready, getting your mind prepared, not getting thrown off by these individuals, not getting distracted by these individuals, not allowing them to cause you anger and frustration and all these things. And like the more you are aware in your consciousness, and the more you are not afraid, the more courage you gain, the more strength you gain, they're going to die off. Or they're going to die off. And like that your energy is going to become so powerful, it's just going to destroy them. It's nothing that you have to do. That's why the battle is not yours, and that's why we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against principalities, powers, the rulers of darkness of this age, and spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. All right. And there's wars. Like the stronger you get, the stronger you feel yourself down here, the stronger you feel yourself down here, the more you're like destroying and causing wreck and like tearing some stuff up in the spirit realm. So like you're going to be destroying these types of entities. You're going to be like destroying this type of evil spirit that keeps trying to come into your life, monitor you, watch you. Like the stronger you get, the weaker they're going to be, and they're just eventually going to die off, and they're going to die to you in your life. Like they're not going to be as strong, they're not going to be as like forceful. Like their energy is going to get weak and you're not going to be paying attention to them. They're going to die to you that way, and they're going to die to you in other ways. Like they're going to get destroyed because your energy is going to keep getting stronger. And as you keep elevating in consciousness and growing, you're just not going to care about these types of people. You're like, these things aren't, the things that they do aren't going to bother you. They're not going to put pressure on you. They're not going to be able to stress you anymore. You're going to be able to focus on good, focus on God. And like the more you do that, the easier it's going to be for you to just get through your life. And they live off of your energy. This is how they're going to die. They live off of your energy. That's why they need your reaction, because they feed off of it like a spirit would devour a soul or something. Like they feed off of your reaction and they feed off of your energy. And the stronger you get and the stronger, the more you elevate, like in consciousness and mental toughness and mental strength and in the spirit, like in your spirit, they're not going to be able to cause havoc in your life like that anymore. They're not going to be able to run rampant in your life anymore. Like they're still going to try you. They're still going to try to do the things that they do. They're still going to hop from person to person. Like that's why you notice like where you could go from state to state. You can go from one state to another state and still see the same type of behavior. It's because like these spirits are monitoring you, they're following you, they're tracking you, and it could be like ancestral. That's why you have to pray against maybe like you have to pray against some spirit altars. Like maybe in the spirit realm there are some ancestors who were up to no good that set up some evil altars against you in the spirit realm, trying to cause you to like not succeed and things like that, trying to cause havoc in your life, trying to keep you stuck in the same spot. Like if you feel stuck, if you feel like tethered to a certain area, if you feel like you can't succeed, if you have a lot of fear, like if you're dealing with anything that's like hard for you to get over or to get past, like, and you feel that it's like some spiritual stuff, or you feel that you've been held back and it's like you can't get ahead, or you feel it's something that's in the way, that's like something you've been trying to beat, something you've been trying to battle, something you've been trying to defeat since you were like a child or something like that. It's like monitoring spirits, and it could be like a wicked evil ancestor like monitoring your bloodline. So it's like you have to pray against those kinds of things, and you just have to continue to grow in your consciousness. You have to continue to elevate consciously, spiritually, and like you're going to be able to defeat them on the spiritual level because your energy is going to become stronger. And like they're going to have the stronger you get, the less effect these people, I mean these spirits, are going to have on you. But they're hopping. It's like you go from one job, you move from one place. It's like, yo, why do the same people keep doing the same thing? And it's like, what's going on with the chosen ones? Why do we keep experiencing the same things in different places with different people, but the same kind of behavior, the same kind of actions? It's because there are spirits hopping from person to person, and that spirit is a monitoring spirit. It's watching over you, and it's trying to calculate different ways to try to hold you back, throw you off, cause setbacks, cause stagnation, or cause you to lack, cause like you to maybe lose your job, God forbid, or cause you to just get thrown off in life and distracted and go back to like living the same negative lifestyle you used to live. Maybe you're trying to change your life. Maybe you're trying to break out of a certain pattern in life, and it's like you keep end up falling back. You keep end up going into the same thing. They're trying to watch over you and keep tabs on you, so that way they could keep you stuck, like living the same type of lifestyle and to continue to do the same kind of things. But that's what's going on with the chosen ones. It's like a lot of chosen ones are experiencing a lot of high levels of spiritual warfare right now. It's because you're supposed to be leveling up. It's because you're about to enter into your destiny. It's because God has something good for you. You're about to enter into who you are. You're about to realize who you are. You're becoming consciously aware of who you are, and you're going to keep elevating. It's nothing that they can do to try to stop you and what God has for you. That's all they're trying to do. They're trying to stop you because they see your crown, whether you're king or a queen, king chosen one, queen chosen one. They see you, they see your crown, they see you shining, they see you elevating mentally, spiritually, possibly even physically. All right. And like they hate to see you go to the gym and work out. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Like they hate to see you with a workout regimen. They hate to see you exercise, get fit, get in shape. They hate to see you eating good. All right. They hate to see you eating right, getting your fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. They don't, so they watching you at the supermarket. They watching what you eat, watching everything, every single thing you do. And this is why. All right. They're watching every single thing you do, trying to keep tabs on you and report and be able to have a report to the kingdom of darkness. Like that's all it is. They're watching you to report back to the kingdom of darkness, to the evil ones who are attached to you um, through your family bloodline. And like they're just trying to stop you from getting to where you're supposed to be in life and to where you're supposed to get, but they can't do it. But also you have to pray against these things. You have to pray to God against these things, against like ancestors that are trying to stop you, against these spirits that are trying to stop you. But you are also still going to grow energetically and spiritually, and you're going to be destroying them. You're going through what you're going through with them to be able to one day elevate and raise to a level of consciousness to where you can destroy them, because they feed off of your energy, and the God in you is growing, is getting stronger. You're becoming more aware of it. You're becoming more hip to it, more conscious to it, and that power within you is going to keep growing and growing and growing and getting stronger. And you're gonna learn how to harness it and use it and control it. All right, even the anger, even down to the anger, even when they try to upset you and make you upset and frustrated and all those things, you're going to be controlling all of that. Like they're not going to be able to affect you anymore like how they used to. Some of us, they used to be able to get us upset, angry, throw us off, get us to like spend our whole day, just stuck in a cloud of darkness and negativity, because they tried to do some type of voodoo or witchcraft and bring that evil into your life and use it to throw you off and distract you, so you're not able to elevate, so you don't get things done, so you're not focused, so you're not working on what you're supposed to be working on your craft, working on your gift, working on your talents and things like that. Like I saw some comments a couple months ago on a similar type of video like this, and I could tell like people really didn't understand where I was coming from, but I think it might have been some trolls or whatever. So this video is not for everybody. All right, this video is only for chosen ones that are going through this type of spiritual warfare. Feels like people are trying to hold you back, feels like people are watching your every move, but you're going to get through this, and they're not going to be able to continue to feed off your energy. They're going to die, because you're not going to have anything for them. Not only are you not going to have anything for them, you're not going to be giving them anything. They're going to be trying to listen over you and things like that. And when you're minding your business and you're focused on you, and you could like hear someone, like it's like someone maybe outside your door, or someone maybe like outside your office, or like somebody may like be parking next to you, or somebody may be watching you over from the next aisle or something like that. They're doing that to irritate your spirit. They're doing that to try to bother you and upset you. but it's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker as you continue to get stronger, as you continue to gain more knowledge, more sacred knowledge. All right. Continue to read your Bible and everything like that, but also continue to gain knowledge from all other areas as well, as long as it's useful and it's helpful. All right. So continue to study up, continue to gain knowledge, continue to grow in consciousness, continue to grow in your spiritual awareness. And you're going to be destroying these types of entities because you're going to starve them out. They're going to die. You're going to starve them out. You're not going to give them anything. You're not going to have anything for them because you're not giving them anything. They feed off of your energy. These entities feed off of your energy. All right. When you don't feed their negative, toxic, evil spirit, it's going to die. All right. It's either going to have to find another source, or it's just going to become so weak that it's just going to die, and they're just going to leave you alone. And if they don't leave you alone, they just not going to get nothing from you. And it's just going to be a failed effort. They're just going to be doing the same things, trying to get a reaction from you, and they're just going to be that one weird person that just won't stay out the way, and you're just going to be living your life, enjoying your life. Like, your peace is going to come back, your happiness is going to come back, your joy is going to come back. Like, a lot of things get taken from this type of behavior, from this type of character. Like, I know they say the world didn't give it to me, like the world didn't give it to me, the world can't take it away. But there are instances, unfortunately, where if you are getting upset, they may not have given it to you, they may not be able to take it away, but if you give it to them, that's something different. All right, they, of course, they didn't give it to you, they can't take it away, but if you give it to them, that's something different. All right, these entities are feeding off your joy, they're feeding off your happiness, they're feeding off your peace, they're feeding off of the energy that you should be using to focus on yourself and become successful. And that's why the spirits are using them to try to attack you like that, because they know you have a purpose. They know it's something that you're supposed to be doing. They know that you're supposed to be being great and not focused on them. That's why the devil has to try to do evil for a sport, because he has to try to throw us off our game and throw us off our focus to try to get our attention and our mind off our efforts and what we're supposed to be doing on the foolishness and the games and all the toxic stuff that these entities are using these people who have opened themselves up for evil vessel for. Like, you'll see it in movies. They'll have it in movies where the person will call on some type of dark spirit and it takes over them. You see it in movies all the time. You've seen it in the Little Nicky movie. That's why he was like, "Get in the flash, Cassius." That's why I'm always making references to that movie. Like, those spirits would inhabit other people. Those spirits would inhabit other people. The evil spirits. He was the only one that could get to heaven, Nicky. And another thing in that movie, they were showing you that heaven and hell is just a state of mind. You have a light side to you, and you have a dark side to you. But the ones that choose to just stay totally on the dark side, those are the ones who are allowing themselves to be inhabited by these spirits. It has to be a certain level of demonic energy for you to be inhabited by these spirits in the first place. Because if they were to try to inhabit like the chosen ones or something like that, you would fight against it. They wouldn't be able to last long within you, because they can't take over you with the amount of good that you have in you. They can't take over you because the amount of light that you were given, the amount of light that you carry and the amount of light that you possess, it's just a battle. It's just going to be a fight for you. They're not going to be able to take over you. They may depress you, they may anger you, they may try to stress you out, but you can fight against all that. And the thing is, you don't stay down, and they can't keep you down. So they have to leave, and they have to go somewhere else. And that's why they're constantly moving in other people around you, trying to get to you, trying to attack you, trying to do things to cause you to be upset, anger you, frustrate you, all these things, because they know they can't stop you. So what they have to do is they at least have to try. They're on assignment to at least try. They're on assignment to try to make things for you as hard as they could possibly be, so that way you give up, so that way you end the game for yourself. But you're too strong, and you won't ever do that, because the power of God in you is too strong. It's too much of a force for them to overtake. The God in you is powering them in this particular time. It's overpowering them, and the strength that you possess is way too incredible for them to try to activate the spirit of darkness within you, because everybody has that darkness. That's why they showed in Little Nicky, he was in hell, he went to hell, and then he went to heaven. You have a dark side to you, and you have a light side to you. But with chosen one is more light than us than it is darkness, because we contain the darkness and we control the darkness. But with others, they don't control their darkness. They let it run rampant in them to the point to where they have more darkness in them than they have light. And also, just like in the Little Nicky movie, those spirits were hopping from person to person. He was in the mayor, he was in the police officer, he was, I think it was a police officer, but I know he was in the, no, it was the Pope. He was in the mayor, and then the other one was in the Pope. So it's like these spirits are, and depending on your level of wickedness, yo, they will inhabit you and take over you and control you. All right, so that's what's going on with the chosen ones. We're dealing with a little spiritual warfare, or a lot of spiritual warfare. But the thing is, you're dealing with this to overcome it. You're going through these things to get tougher, to get stronger, to be able to go to war, battle up, strap up, all right, and to continue to wage war against these forces. All right, and you're going to come out on top. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.